Hey guys, it's Jenny from Jenny's Crochet Corner. I am finishing up this granny square yarn. Trying to figure out how many granny squares I'm going to get out of this yarn. So, I am going to
my hands don't hurt right now. It didn't get hot at all, which was sad.
So far, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Explaining.
6.
I didn't know the difference between the velocity key and the mode key. Like the velocity, would it just go faster if I turned it up?
6.
What does the mode do?
7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12 so far.
Okay, so now it's getting warm. So I think that the vibrating and the warm go together.
And this is what I have left.
How's your day going?
Actually, there's 13.
It would be really nice on a day where I feel like I have cold and stiff hands, just to like wake them up before I were to start a project or something. But I don't think I needed it.
So I'm sitting here crocheting granny squares and watching Passionate Kelsey on YouTube.
It's deflating slowly. Definitely interesting.
So
well, now that my hands are all warmed up, I have one order to make currently, and that is a custom size top. We are making a River Dahlia top in this overcast color. I think that making this top is going to take me like pretty much the rest of the day. I mean, honestly, for sure the rest of the day. I didn't start recording early this morning. It's already 4:45, so. And this is the first cup that I'm working on. I would really like to finish it tonight. I don't really want it to go over into tomorrow, but we'll let fate decide.
This one of the biggest distracting YouTuber coming for those who don't already know that voice. They're doing that being on every camera, I think.
I am getting really close to finishing this custom order. It will be done soon. It's 7 o'clock. It's been taking a while, but here it is. I'm just doing the outline and the straps right now, but yeah. Smosh posted a new Reddit story video today, so I'm going to be watching that and getting this done. And then I will be good on orders for the time being. And then I can do whatever I want. I can't believe we're taking this long for us to do an episode together. I finally finished the top running order. It looks a little, it's hard to hold up, but there it is. So now I'm going to pack the order, get it out of the way, off my list, and then after that, I think maybe I'm going to start a beanie.
I'm going to call people like, we met in college and surprised to the house with all our stuff, and I carefully bring the base to make sure it wasn't bigger than all the other boxes. I'm the house big hungry. Yeah, hungry. I vacuumed up any trace of the active road and all the days passed with heavy traffic on the highway, and that's why I was late.
Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to start a beanie. I don't think I'm going to finish it tonight, probably, but I was just looking at my yarn shelf behind me, And I spotted this color.
I'm still waiting on yarn to get here. I ordered it on, I think, last Thursday or Friday.
Super old. Okay.
And it's really ticking me off because they say it's going to be here yesterday, and then it didn't show up.
At some point, and she just had like a crazy
And
amount of yarn.
then
I'm talking like around 50 storage.
now they don't have a date on my
Got a lot of
FedEx
so
order.
years, I'm still trying to
So I have no clue when it's going to get here.
look here.
I'm hoping between today and tomorrow.
See if it's got a date on it somewhere. I don't see a date. So I'm just gonna do the same double-stranded knit hat that I've been doing recently, and I've got a tutorial on my channel if you're interested. But I think
So as soon as I get that, I'll be doing
project.
a live with what yarn I got whenever it shows up.
Well, hey there, friends, and good morning. It's tomorrow. This is how far I got into my knit hat last night before I went to sleep. I think it's pretty good progress. So I think I can finish it up pretty easily today. We also got an order while we were sleeping yesterday. So this order is for Shelby in Idaho. Shelby got a bandana and 2 scrunchies. I love this color. This color is 10 out of 10. I'm going to package this up right now because I think I'm going to be leaving the house. Because maybe I need to do a little bit of yarn shopping, but also I want to take all of these orders to the post office so they can get mailed. Our thank you card. We've got our bandana. Got 2 scrunchies. Alright, that's done. Okay, I have 2 whips right now. We have this hat. Yeah. But I also want to make a scarf with all these granny squares that I made from that skein of granny all-in-one square yarn that I had. So I started stitching them together because I want to make it into a scarf. So maybe we can finish this today, both of them. I think I'm going to put priority on the scarf because I would like to make a TikTok with it. Content comes first. And I don't have any scarves on my website, but I have a few hats on my website. So first thing I'm going to do is connect all of them, all 15, with the black granny stitch outline. It's going to be a thin scarf. I think after I connect them all, I'm going to do another round, like around all the edges of granny stitches, at least 1, maybe 2. Maybe I'll do like a row of granny stitches all the way around and then a solid row of like single or half double crochets or something like that. I wanted to make it 2 wide, but I don't have enough squares and I only got 1 skein of this. So I'm not gonna buy another one. I could, but all of the squares are already made, so I'm just gonna use them up. It's gonna be interesting though, because I feel like if I'm gonna use all 15 squares, so the scarf is gonna be like mega long. But if I did them double wide, it would be too short. So like, I'd rather have a super long scarf that you can wrap around your head like 3 times than a short scarf any day. I love long scarves. So yes, I need my 6mm, and I have my black yarn. So I'm just gonna get to granny stitching. I've never made a scarf that was like one-sided, technically, I'm not flipping my squares, so I guess all of the back sides are going to be on the back. But I don't have any knots sticking out or anything, so it's not like a crochet expert is going to buy this. Most people can't tell between the front and the back. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm thinking too much. I finished connecting all the squares. Oh, okay. So here's what it's looking like. I got it done honestly faster than I thought, so I'm happy about that. I still have the yarn connected, and now I'm going to go all the way just around the edges and do another row of the granny stitch. So that shouldn't take very long, I don't think. I think the scarf is like 7 feet long or something like that. Alright, so I finished the scarf. Here it is. I measured it and it is actually 9 feet long. So there's that. But, you know, it's good actually. Yeah, here's the bottom. It's great. What do you think? Now that that's done, I'm going to go through, I'm going to edit all the pictures that I took of it. I'm going to put it up for sale on my website. I'm going to edit the videos that I took of it, make a TikTok, post that, and then we can start working on this hat. But also, we're going to be leaving soon to go lunch, yarn shopping, and drop off packages. I got everything posted. I got my bag of stuff. Now we're gonna go eat, we're gonna go shop, and I guess we'll bring this to work on in the car. Sir. Very nice. I came here to get black
yarn.
No, I came here to get black velvet yarn for scrunchies.
That's what you said. Can't really make pants out of that.
No, that's not.
There's a 25% off sale. Must be it. Oh, never mind. Go fuck, what do you make out of this? Your battery level back. So you're fine.
See when you get home.
No, they changed fucking shit! They changed it! They changed it!
Alright, we're home now. I did remember to drop off all of my packages, so that's great. Here is exactly what I got at Joann. I got 2 of these Juicy Couture velvet yarns because they were on clearance. It's a white cream color. Color name is Angel, but it was on clearance for $5.97. Normally it's $9.99. 3.5 ounce Juicy Couture. Yeah, normally it's $9.99. Online right now it's on sale for $6.99, but this was in the clearance section for $5.97. So I mean, it was only like $1 less, I guess. And it's pretty much sold out on the Joann's website. There's only like 1 color left. Anyway, got 2 of those. I got black Bernat velvet, which is the only thing I went to Joann's for. That's because I wanted to make more scrunchies with it. And then also somebody that my mom works with, they asked for an order of black scrunchies, so I need to make those. I also bought this color of Bernat velvet because I'm going to make scrunchies with it as well. I already made scrunchies with this, so I already have like photos and a listing ready for it. So also, I just like this color, so I thought I would just buy it because it was on sale. All of the yarn was 25% off today. And then I bought a skein of Red Heart Super Saver in black. You can never have too much plain black yarn. Also, since I have quite a few skeins of the Granny Square yarn, I want to make sure that I use a matching black if I'm going to be connecting Granny Squares. It was necessary. It was a necessary purchase because I really wanted to make a sweater with this. But if I make the squares, I think I'll only have enough squares to make like the front of a sweater. So I need to make the back and also sleeves. Maybe I should have bought more of these. I probably definitely should have bought more of these. But regardless, that's all that I got from Joanne. And I spent a total of $35. So that's not bad, I don't think. This is how much of the hat I got done while I was in the car. I think we're getting pretty close to closing up the top. So I think we can finish this in the next like 20 minutes. It's 5:45, so it's getting dark outside. Finished. Now that that's done, I'm happy with it. I'm going to leave it over here so I can take pictures of it and post it for sale tomorrow. I think that I'm going to spend the rest of my night just crocheting granny squares. It's getting kind of late. I'm a little sleepy. And after I posted the TikTok, Instagram Reel, YouTube Shorts of my granny square scarf that we finished earlier, a couple people asked me to make a tutorial for it. So I think that's a good idea because I've been wanting to make a tutorial, but I didn't have any fresh ideas. So I'm just going to make a tutorial for the scarf. And yeah, so in order to help myself in the future, I'm just going to start making the granny squares now. I'll probably be moving into my boyfriend's room as well because I think he's going to be playing some video games. And so it's, it's basically just like a live stream for me. See you around.
I can't go in there, can I? Why would you show me badges if I can't loot them? Okay, cool. So that's done.
I'm about like halfway through the skein. I finished 8 squares. Caesar fought a dragon. And I'm now going to have some nighttime cereal. All right, so the last thing we're going to do today is pack an order that we got earlier around 8 o'clock. This is for Jason in Ohio. And I sold this gray.
The only bad part about this yarn is if you don't do
This
it,
is the one where we used up all of the yarn.
you don't get the stitching right,
It was
it's
like
not going to do
solid
right.
gray at the top. Very happy. This one is just like a regular length beanie. There's no folded up brim or anything like that. So, beanie. I really wanted to get these squares done tonight, but it's already 11:30, so I don't think that'll be happening. The spin is working out really well. I'm not having to frog very often, and it's nice. I like the colors. This is the soft white amethyst colorway. I'm looking at it and I'm like wondering, it says soft white amethyst. I'm wondering if I like used red heart white, if it's gonna match up with this white or not. Anyway, that's actually where we're going to end this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. If you made it this far, give this video a thumbs up, because if you made it this far, you obviously liked it. I don't know. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. What's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Kelsey, #Kelsey. In today's video, I am actually going to be doing pattern testing. I am pattern testing for my friend Aiden Wells Crochet. I told Aiden that I would actually be finishing this one because I did apply to test for her last pattern and I failed. So this time, I'm going to do it, okay? I am going to be testing her new pattern. It is called the Ransom Tote. So it is a pattern for a crossbody tote bag. It is literally so adorable. It's called the Ransom Tote because you make it and you put a bunch of ransom letters on it. Aiden is fantastic with color work, and I'm so excited to make this. I'm just gonna go ahead and like dive straight in with the bag. I have no idea what I want it to say yet, so I'm not even going to like think about the letters. I'm just gonna make the bag first and then figure out the letters later. But, you know, hopefully it'll be like quick, easy, fantastic. Aiden's patterns are so good. So let's get started. Guys, look at this. Look. I did a gauge swatch, okay? I read it and I did it, and guess what? It doesn't match the gauge. So here's the deal. Don't do what I'm doing, okay? But I'm thinking since it's a bag, the gauge will not matter as much. Because if the bag doesn't like match up, it's fine. It's a bag. The bag can be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. It's fine. I don't care. Also, can you believe that I don't have a 4.5 millimeter hook? I'm going to have to use a 4 unless I go to the store, which I do need to go to the store to get stuff. But I think I'm going to use a 4 anyway. I know for sure that I had a 4.5 hook because this is a 4 and this is a 5. And I remember having a 4.5 because I thought it was crazy that the 5 and the 4.5 are both blue. Because I remember, okay? The 4.5 over a more hook is just a slightly lighter shade of blue than this one. And I was like, why would they make 2 hooks right next to each other in size, like right next to each other in color as well? Anyway, I don't know where it is. It's lost. It's either in one of my many bags in my room, or I took it on my New York trip and it went home with somebody else, probably, which that's fine. I can just get a new one. But we're off to a fantastic start. So I guess it's the next day now. Here is my progress on the bag. I just worked on like the front panel for a while. And then I stopped because I am almost out of yarn. So I went to Walmart today with my grandma. We had lunch, we went to Cheddar's, and I got some nice chicken fingers, but then we went to Joann's, first of all. I got a zipper to zip the bag close. Then I also got some hooks. And then I got some D-rings. So this is everything I got for the bag. Listen, okay? Yes, Joann's sells cones, right? But this from Joann's is $15.99. And then this from Walmart is $9. And it's the same thing. So don't buy cones of cotton from Joann's unless you need a specific color. You can get them at Walmart, and it's the same. This is peaches and cream. This one is lily sugar and cream. This one was actually probably peaches and cream, but I don't know. It doesn't have the cover on it anymore. And all of the base colors like white, yellow, key lime, they have it at Walmart, and it's like half the price. So just get it at Walmart. I went to Walmart and I went to Joann's and I got all I needed. So now it's time to dig in and work on this tote bag. I'm currently on row 20 and I need to go until I hit row 33. 33. So let's do it. If you guys remember, or if you didn't watch, go watch it. In my last crochet worky video, I didn't do any time lapses because one person commented that they didn't like the time lapses. But on that video, I had multiple comments from people that said that they do in fact like the time lapses. So I guess I'll be putting in time lapses. I just will try not to make them super prominent, we'll go back and forth. I'll try to chat every once in a while. I feel like sometimes it's just maybe it's a little bit too much time lapsey and I don't have anything to say, but that's usually just because I don't have anything to say. So, and then whenever I do have something to say, it's like this, and I'm basically just talking about nothing. So, what's the point? Anyway, that's all. That's all. Enjoy. Okay, so I finished the first panel.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go turn on my fan because I'm hot.
It's exactly the same. So I'm gonna do that. I promise that you're not gonna miss any action. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been I think an hour, a little bit over an hour, and I finished the
Okay,
panel.
I'm back.
This is I'm using a 4mm with lily sugar and cream cotton, which is a worsted weight, so it's pretty close stitches. No, we have 2 of them now, so we can move forward. The next step in the pattern would be to make strap, and then this is also where I need my partner, so that's perfect. All right, okay. Come on. I don't know if I've ever crocheted with her here before. No. Okay. So based on her pictures, I got a bigger clip than she did. Okay. We're attached. Great. We're going to be doing some measuring and then obviously some more crocheting. I think I definitely want this to be a crossbody bag instead of a fanny pack. So basically I need to like measure. So this will go behind me. And then it'll come out like, you know, lower boob, and then this will attach, and then this will attach the top of the bag, and this will attach to the bottom of the bag. Yeah, that's good. I think that this is such a fun and cool idea. The fact of just like basically like not being afraid to like put in hardware and zippers and stuff into like a crochet project to really just like raise it to the next level of like I think it makes it like really nice and professional work. I feel like I want to do that more often. I feel like I should make more things that incorporate more of my sewing knowledge instead of just my crochet knowledge, you know? Because I did learn how to sew first, and I did take classes on fashion construction and stuff like that. So I've gotten on Threads recently, you know, Threads, which is like Instagram's version of Twitter that came out recently. Sometimes I haven't been posting very much. I've just kind of been posting like honestly I've been shit posting. I just post like stuff that I wouldn't normally post on a business page. You know, I've been posting like pictures of my food when I go out to eat, pictures of my dogs. I've been posting like just thoughts here and there, you know, just cause why not? Today I told you guys earlier I went and had lunch with my grandma, and on Threads I posted a thread that says, "How's your grandma doing?" And so far every single person that has responded to that thread has said, "Oh, my grandma's dead." Another, guys, please, come on, really? My bad. Alright, so I'm going to update you on my bag so far. I have both of the panels done, and I think that they look good. And then I just finished this strap last night. I need to weave in my ends, but other than that, look at it, look at it, look at it. I haven't read through like the rest of the pattern. I'm assuming that from this point, like it should be pretty quick as far as the bag goes. I have not decided yet on what ransom letters I'm going to be putting on there, but strap done, bag panels done, and let's keep working. Okay, so here's the deal. I just weaved in my ends on the strap. I think it looks really good, really professional, really nice. Anyway, the next step in the pattern is to make your letters for whatever you want the back to say. So that's what we need to do now. That's going to be the most fun part. The problem is that I have not yet decided what I want my bag to say. So at first, whenever I was making the bag, I was like, why don't I just like make it say passionate? And then, you know, that's fine. But it turns out somebody else that's testing the pattern already put their username on the bag. So now I'm unoriginal and I can't. I could, but like, you know what I mean. Can't. Okay. So I need to figure out something else. The next thing that like sprung to my mind was kiss my ass. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. Should I put a saying on there? Should I put something like things? There's a lot of people doing things for the Barbie movie right now, which is cool. I mean, I do like the idea of like having all of the letters made out of different color pinks and like stuff like that. I think that would be cool. But I feel like somebody else has definitely done that. All right, it's the next day. I have thought and I can't come up with any other ideas. So I've gathered all of my pinks and I decided on our bag we're gonna put I'm a Barbie girl. I've got quite a few pinks, some plum colors, and then I might make some of the I thought I might make some of the letters just like white, but I'll do like a good combination of this. So the next step is making the letters, and then I'm assuming we'll sew the letters onto the panel before we sew them all together, just because that'll be easier that way. So I'm going to work on the letters. I'm going to make Barbie first with all the pinks, and then I'm going to decide if I want the rest of the letters. I am a girl to also be pink or to be different colors. But yeah, so right now we're working on.
There's another one.
Letters.
That was 13, so there's 14.
That's a B. That's a B, right? Yeah. Oh, it's definitely a B back here. Ooh, okay. Let's continue.
I wonder something. Let's see here.
Okay. That's an A. Wow. Anyway. I have completed the R. So far we have bar. So we've got bar. Wow. Can't see this at all. Bar.
Hello, Facebook. It's Jenny from Jenny's Crochet Corner.
Probably 10 minutes a piece, maybe a little bit more than that. I did mess up on the first half start.
I am live on YouTube as well as Facebook. So, yeah, I've been on live for 41 minutes on YouTube, and then I just realized I could do both. So, I am crocheting granny square tote bag, or granny squares for the granny square tote bag. I have 14 of these granny squares so far, and I'm starting on the 15th one now. So, yep. If you guys want a tote bag, message me. Otherwise, shit. There we go. Okay. So I am crocheting granny squares and watching Passionate Kelsey on YouTube on my TV. So that's what I'm doing.
Lowercase p. Finished. So we are B-A-R-B. Bar. Okay. I don't know if it's like 1 day later or 2 days later, but I took a break and I was doing some cross stitching and it was fun. And I'm almost finished with my cross stitching project. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. We're going to continue working on my crossbody bag from Ada Wells Crochet. And I'm going to see the Barbie movie tomorrow. So I want to finish the bag today so that I can go see the movie tomorrow. Well, the movie's late tomorrow, so I could still work on it tomorrow morning, the bag, but I'm hoping that we're going to get most of it done today. And then also to get us in the mood, I'm watching a bunch of old Barbie movies. Currently, I'm watching Barbie Fairytopia because that was my favorite. And then I'm going to watch some other good ones like Princess and the Pauper, maybe the Nutcracker, who knows? Who knows? But I'm making progress. I finished Barbie completely, and I'm starting on the girl. So this is a G that I have. So I only have 3 more letters. I'm thinking that I'm just gonna put Barbie girl on the bag, and if I have time, I'm making Barbie girl right now, and I'm gonna lay it out on the bag, see how it looks, see if I like it, and if there is room and I have time, then I can put I'm a. But right now, I think we're going with Barbie girl, and we're gonna see how it goes. But I'll show you guys the letters, and we'll keep working, we'll keep watching, we'll keep working Barbies. So here are my letters. Barbie and then girl. what the tote bag is looking like. I laid out the letters, and I obviously will not have room for I'm a Barbie girl. So I'm just gonna sew them on like this. And I think it is cute so far. I started sewing. And then movie update. I finished Barbie Fairytopia. I watched Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses, and now I'm watching Barbie as Princess and the Pauper. So, this is hard. This is a lot of work. Check it out. I'm finally finished sewing the letters on, not the rest of the bag. Isn't it cute? So anyway, I believe all I have left to do is putting together the panels, and then also I have to put on some like D-rings to connect the strap to the bag. But like we're so close to being done. Also, it does come with instructions on how to put in a zipper. So it is 10:20 p.m. I have the wrong sides facing each other, and right now I am closing up the bag. So it's like really close to done. I do little clip attachments so that for the bag strap, you know. And then these are being put in while I'm sewing in the sides. So for example, put the first one in right here. So this is what it looks like on the outside. It's all beautiful and professional. And it's all in the pattern. So 10 out of 10 experience so far. Alright, so here's the deal. I've decided I don't want to put a fabric lining in here because I don't think I need one. I think that my ends are all weaved in really nicely, and the stitching is like tight, so I don't need one. In this instance, we're flipping it right side out now. Okay. I should have weaved in my ends on the inside before I flipped it, but I just really wanted to look at it. I think this looks good. I kind of like it. Anyway, you should like it. Okay. These little loops and these little V-rings, they look so so good, and I just really want to show you guys like up close of the stitching and also like the way it's put together and stuff. The strap is done, and the hooks are on, and the D-rings are on. So this is perfect size. Oh my god, who made this? Oh my god. Okay. This right here, this is literally perfect. I don't know if you can read it. I hope you can. But it's literally perfect, and it's so close to being done. Can you just like, okay. Oh shit. Okay. That's all. That's all. So look at the sides here. This is what it looks like all around the sides. And then these are what the little D-ring loops look like. And they're sewn in. It literally looks just so well done, professional. Now do you like my bag? Okay. I love it so far. The last thing that needs to be done is to just put the zipper on the top of the bag, which is fantastic. Honestly, I wanted to do the zipper with a sewing machine, just because that'd be easier. I don't know. Maybe I will look up some methods on how to crochet in a zipper, but I have a sewing machine and I wanted to, you know what I mean? The whole time I've been sitting here thinking that like, since I finished this bag today and I'm not seeing the Barbie movie until 10 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, I can make myself an outfit tomorrow if I wanted to. Knowing me, that probably won't happen. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna put in the.
My yarn fell.
Very cool. Very cool. I feel the zipper is gonna be quite a bit of work. So.
And now it's wrapped around my table.
Look at it.
Okay.
I will leave in my ends tonight though, okay? So it's 8:55 and I spent most of my day sleeping. But the Barbie movie is in an hour. Yeah.
Finally.
A little bit over.
Here's my ball of yarn.
My bag.
It's gotten much smaller.
And sewing it on the zipper. So what I did today is I hand sewed on half of the zipper, and then I tried to sew on the other half of the zipper, and it was not working. I was struggling, so I decided to give up, and instead I cleaned my room a little bit. Mostly because I was looking for a certain document. I couldn't find it to save my life. It's okay because I went through a box full of like stuff. There was a lot of stuff in there. There was craft stuff, there was not craft stuff, and anyway, I found the paper that I was looking for. So that is fantastic. That's pretty much it. I'm excited to go see the Barbie movie. I'm not sure what I'm gonna wear because it's warm outside, yes. It's always like super freezing inside the movie theater. So I have like a really cute pink skirt, pink dress, and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be freezing, and then also the seats are leather. So, you know. I think the bag is the star of the show today. I spent quite a while today I watched some more Barbie content. I started watching Barbie Life in My Dream House, the TV show on Netflix, and I watched it because I remember watching it a lot with my younger sister whenever she was like into the Barbie stuff. Now she is like 15 and not. I remember it being on like in my house whenever she was little, and I was like in high school, so I was like, meh. But I'm like watching it today, and honestly, it's very funny. As I'm sitting here and sewing this zipper in, I'm like trying to remember everything that I learned in my sewing classes because I was like sitting here and I was thinking, I was like, maybe it would have been easier if I like put on the zipper to both of these sides before I sewed the bag together. And I'm like, is that usually how you would put a zipper on a bag? Like, do you ever usually put in a zipper before you sew your side seams? You do, right? I need a refresher course. Oh, I also watched like a bunch of TikTok videos about cross stitching because I recently got back into cross stitching and I officially, not officially because it's not technically done, but I need to wash it and dry it. I want to finish it in a hoop. Anyway, I am very close to finishing my first cross stitching project, which is a little kit that I got probably from Michael's, and it's a cat wearing a sweater. It's cute, and I can show it to you. I've been enjoying that, and I want to do more cross stitching because, believe it or not, this is my first kit, but I have already bought like at least 5 more kits that I need to do. So that's honestly not at all surprising. But I was looking for like tips and tricks for cross stitching,
Nope.
because I want to be faster.
You're not falling on the ground again.
Like, if there's a way that I could stitch it to make it go by like 10 times faster, that would be the coolest thing I've ever learned. Okay, all right. I think that this is good. Anyway, you just have to trust me. It looks good. Okay. It's only 9 o'clock. I'm starting to get tired and my head is starting to hurt. So I think I'm going to lay down and take some ibuprofen because I will be enjoying this Barbie movie, okay? That is all. The bag itself was lovely. I would absolutely make the bag again. I might try to use a sewing machine for the zipper next time, or I'll figure out a method of crocheting on the zipper because I've seen a couple ways, but I've never been able to try it. So listen, I know that the lighting is not great, but look around. I'm wearing got my cute little heart necklace on. I'm wearing a mesh t-shirt because I love it so much. And then I have my big girl pants on. See? The maker of the outfit, my Barbie girl bag. Finished just on time. Loaded up with my movie essentials. Cute. Cute. Well, guys, that's just about all I have for you for this video. Thank you for watching. I definitely recommend buying the pattern from Aiden Ball's Crochet. This bag was fantastic to make. Super great. I think it's a great bag in general, and I didn't even put a lining in it, so 10 out of 10. I had a good time watching the Barbie movie, and if you did as well, go ahead and leave your opinion of the movie in the comments. I would love to read them. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! That's great touching. Wash his hands! huge Taylor Swift fan. But you know what I did really like? That dress. I'm gonna make it. This is the dress in question. So this is Big Twist Value in the color Coral. Big Twist Value in the color Soft Purple. Big Twist Value Pound Plus in the color Toffee. And Big Twist Value Pound Plus in the color Cream. Wish me luck. Okay, so I feel like I'm not halfway done, but I'm a good chunk of the way done with the back panel. This is the back panel. Okay, so maybe I'm a quarter, like a third of the way down with the back panel. But I'm about to go live on TikTok, so I want to figure out what I'm going to do for the sleeves before I do that. That way, if I get to the sleeves before then, if that's a big if at this point, I will know what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do to figure out what I want for the sleeves, I grabbed my crochet sweater that I made. This is a tutorial that I'm working on. I kind of put it on pause while I was dealing with all my markets, but I will be making the tutorial for my gorgeous, gorgeous gray cloak eventually. But the sleeves are a really good length, and I feel like from black to black, it's off the shoulder at about the same point where the dress is. So I feel like from black to before I did the cuff sleeve is going to be a good length, except this was worked up and down and this is going to be worked sideways, but that should give me a good idea. And I'm literally going to take the one panel, I'm going to take the other, line it up, and count how many rows I gotta do. Because sometimes it's that simple. Literally, I have it laying in my lap, and I'm just going to count. So here is the seam. I'm going to say about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 30, 31, 32. That feels kind of long, doesn't it? Really? 32? 32 clusters? 32 clusters, I feel like is going to be a lot. Boy, I'm so silly. It has to be this way. So silly. Right? Yep. This thick. That's why. I was going in the direction. Duh. So I got 25, but I still think that's going to be long, so I think I'm going to do 20 clusters. And we're going to see how that does for the sleeves. So 20 times 3 is 6, we're going to chain 60. So that's, I'm going to write that down. Right now. Now we go live. And we see how much I can get done while I'm live. This has completely thrown my life for a loop this week. I was not planning on doing this. When I saw this dress, I had to make it. So I have so much other stuff that I have to get done this week, and I just put everything on pause to make this dress. Everything else went away. I'm making the dress. So I gotta get it done as quickly as humanly possible because I gotta get back to making stuffies. I have an event on Saturday. It's Tuesday. Okay, so that's my about TikTok live. This is the front panel, and this is the back panel. So now both the panels are now done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a whole bunch of stitch markers. They're basically glorified safety pins that are not sharp, so I'm not going to stab myself. And they fall on the floor. They have the pointy end, and then they just clip into place. Very simple. And I'm just going to place them all along the two shoulders. A lot of people have been asking me to do an in-depth tutorial on how I did this. I've been mainly basing this off of my clothes and my personal measurements, and I'm gonna try at the end of this to show you more how I'm doing it as opposed to just like the little itty bitty kind of steps that I'm doing here. I'm trying to give you as detailed information as I can here. This is just how I do it. So I'm going to place stitch markers on across the whole shoulder. Is what I'm doing on both sides. It doesn't really matter where, they're not going to stay there for very long. This is just so I can try it on. I do want the colors lined up. I made both of the panels the same. So I want all of the colors to line up exactly for the shoulder. And it should end on the exact same color, which is purple here, is where the decrease for the front starts. Even if that's not where the decrease on the back starts, that's where the decrease on the front starts. So that's where I end it for the shoulder, because flip it around, that's where the decrease for the front panel starts. I don't know if you can tell. Is that the front or is this the front? This is the front. That's the front. No. Yeah, this is the front. So this is the decrease here. It went from being up here to down here. Just gonna.
So,
Really decrease.
on these granny squares, they're really weird. I don't have enough white to finish this one, so I've been adding white to the end of it because I want them all to look the same. So, I tie a knot.
Again, I'm lining
Come on.
all of the colors up. So this should line up perfectly.
And cut the ends off, and then I crochet the knot in the
Purple, one there,
square.
and then I'm going to put a few more
So,
down the line, just so I'm really going to get a good idea of how this is going to look when it's on. Okay. And so now we have a head hole and a lot of ends. And now we can try this puppy on. I'd also like to say when I tried this on TikTok Live last night, it told me that it was inappropriate. I got flagged and restricted. I'm like, I'm fully covered in basically a blanket. So this is how we're looking. Yeah, like that about there. And then
I
this
can't
is
wait till
gonna
Tuesday.
get cinched on the sides here. So we're gonna end up sewing down the sides. I could do that now. But I think I'm going to do that after I attach the sleeves. This is going to get a single crochet border around the front and around the bottom. And as I really can't tell right now.
This is number 16,
But the
I
bottom,
believe.
it's a little long. Like it's not my knee.
So,
But when we sew this together,
I am going to
I still would like to do it shorter.
figure out,
It is what it is.
because I don't think I'm going to have enough for another
I
square.
readjusted the sleeves.
Well, I might.
And I used a tape measure. And I put a tape measure here. And I let it go to about where I wanted it to hit on my arm. And that ended up being about 15 inches. And so then I did some math.
I can always add white to it. So
And I wanted to double check that this was going to be right. That's what it was going to be. And sure as shit, that's going to be enough. Oh my God. Okay. Wait a minute, is this supposed to go that way or is this supposed to go this way? I need to look at a picture. Hang on. That's the one we expected. So I'm just questioning if I want it to be a little bit longer. No, that's gonna be fine. So I feel like, this is gonna keep falling back, so I'm gonna have to keep pulling it forward, because that's what all the shoulder things do, right? They always end up trying to choke it. So I'm gonna have to keep pulling this down. I feel like I didn't need to go as deep, but I like it to deep that way. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So this is gonna be here, yeah. I feel like, no, that's gonna be fine, because it's still gonna need a single crochet border on it. This is gonna be long enough. Okay, so then my next step is going to be making the sleeve, making the other sleeve. Then I'm going to stick this back on, figure out where they're gonna attach it, and then sew it all together, and we're done. Okay, these sleeves aren't gonna take long at all. I think it's only, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 clusters for me. That's nothing. This is going to take me no time to get these sleeves done. That's great. Just finish the sleeve. I'm very excited because I attached the sleeve together already. I didn't want to sew it together, so I just crocheted it together. I did the join that a lot of people use for the hexagon cardigans, but now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm just slip stitch it together. I think that might just work better for this sweater. Yeah, I'm gonna slip stitch it, but I want to have all that space. I'm gonna slip stitch it. We're never gonna slip stitch it. Okay. Well, so I'm almost done. Funny enough, I don't know if you guys have seen my little shorts that I've been doing, but I'm making Ruthie a matching sweater dress to go with mine. And so I counted to see how big I had to make hers. And it's the exact size as the sleeve. So I'm gonna go make sure that this sleeve fits what I just made. I changed my mind. I ripped it. I was gonna slip stitch it. I hated it. I ripped it. I already put it back to the way that it was. So I'm gonna go double check that this is gonna work. This as a sleeve, because if not, it's gonna be Ruthie's sweater, because literally this is her sweater. Hang on. Can you laugh? This is the sweater and this is the sleeve. It's about the same size, and with a border around it, it would fit her. That's hysterical. That is so funny to me, and that is going to make this so much easier to just try and fold the sweater for her. All I'm going to have to do is a little front and a little bottom. It is going to be easy. I'm happy. Okay. That was also delivered while I was sitting up here. I don't know what I ordered. Well, I used about 1 million stitch markers on both sides to attach the sleeve. So here's the moment of truth. I gotta be honest, I'm actually kind of scared here. Nope, that did it.
damn it.
That's right where I want it, with a little teeny tiny itty bitty border. That's gonna do it.
My ball yarn just does not want to stay up here.
Oh, I love it when things start to come together. Okay, it's literally hitting right at my fingertips. That's perfect. That's just. I put the seam in the armpit, so you're not even gonna see it. And I'm so happy. neckline border, especially in the shoulders, just especially because these sleeves are heavy. I'm afraid it's just going to keep sliding. I definitely don't want that. So I think I'm just going to keep decreasing a little bit might do. Yeah, that should be fine. Might be the border around the neckline, but it's so close to being done. And I could, even if I wanted to, I could have put stitch markers down the side because we're ready to attach things. Right, Lou? She's just right now. What do you think? Did we do a good job so far? Really? What do you think? What do you think? She thinks she wants to go back outside. We took our little break to cool off inside, and now it's going to go back outside. Yeah, that's hitting right now. It's right here to hit. I'm so excited now. I might actually get this thing done today. I think that before I do attach everything, I might tuck in all the ends first. No, I'm not gonna do that. But now I also know I can include this sweater too because it's the right size. Literally, the sleeve is the right size for hers. Okay. It looks massive. It looks massive. It's not. It's really not. Okay. So I do want to say I am a little disappointed in this dress. I'm a little disappointed in Taylor Swift when it comes to this dress. And I mean, I don't think Taylor Swift had anything to do with it, but it's mainly the company that I'm really disappointed in. It came from BRGGRL or Birdsboro, but however, I don't know, whatever company it is. But the dress itself was only $120. And I mean, I get comments all the time about how fast I crochet. I've been crocheting full time for almost 4 years now. And this dress, just crocheting the pieces, has taken me, like, this is my third day working on it. And yeah, and this is now I'm working on the one for my dog, but I'm just like 3 full days worth of work, and the dress was only sold for $120. And like, I'm gonna have to take a peek at how much all the yarn even costs because I'm on my second skein of coral already. I'm using the jumbo skeins of the cream and the toffee, and I've used 1 skein of the purple, but that's a lot of money in materials too. And 3 days worth of work for me, like even at minimum wage, that's way more than $120. Like what I would have to charge for someone to buy this dress, for me to make it for somebody would have to be between like, I don't know, I hate putting prices on things, but the front panel I worked on from 10 to 3:30 a.m. and I didn't finish it, and then I finished it while I was in the car with Ben. And then yesterday I started the back panel at 7 p.m. and I finished it on live at about 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm working on the sleeves today, and I still have to sew it all together. I just, depending on the minimum wage in your state, and that's it, minimum wage. That just makes me sad. That I feel like this hurts the crochet community because a lot of people are going to want to buy this dress, and they're going to go look what the original price of the dress was, and I'm going to contact crocheters and be like, well, I want you to make this for me, and the original cost is only $120. Why are you charging $1,000 for this dress? And I said, well, it took me 3 days, and now I'm not selling this. This is strictly just for me and for fun. But I can just see it, especially a new beginner crocheter, being like, yeah, sure, I'll make it for you for $120. That's what they sold it for on the website. So sure, I can do that. And I would have done that. When I was starting out, I would have done that. When I had no idea. When I was first starting. And sure, you can buy skeins when they're on sale with coupons and things like that. But if you look at what the actual cost of what these skeins are, if you can't get them on sale or you're not buying them on sale, it's a lot of money, even just in materials. So I decided if we are going to do this, we're going to do it right. So I don't know which ones these are. I ordered from Amazon 2 pairs of shoes that look just like Taylor's shoes. Because I figured if we're gonna do it, we're gonna go all out. I don't know which ones are which. Now, they're not her exact shoes, because her shoes were like Gucci shoes, and I can't afford that. But, yeah, these were the ones that I was hoping. So her shoes were yellow, and I could not find yellow shoes that were even close. These ones were the closest I could find without them being yellow. Okay, they look a lot lighter in the camera. They're kind of beige. But these ones are just like her shoes. I'm really excited about these ones. Okay. All right. Hang on. There's the other ones. I gotta at least open the other ones. What do these ones look like? Oh, these ones are gold. These ones are gold. Oh, I don't like these ones at all. Oh, these ones are pretty interesting looking. They're fine. These are really tempting. Maybe if I put them on, I'll like them better. I'm definitely going to put up a poll for which shoes the end all be all video I will do them in. And I'll make a little short too. Because that's what I've been doing. But okay, I think I like these ones best. These ones are also, I'm less likely to break my neck off. I'm a little klutzy. I'm much less likely to break my neck off. Yeah. These ones also have more of a platform, which means these ones might be more comfortable. I don't know. These ones also look like. I don't know. They're actually the same. I'm like, these ones look like a 9, not a 7. They're a 7. Okay. I think I like these ones better. For the look. For the 70s. Are you shivering? Are you cold? Do you want a sweater? Feature. That's a yes. I have been finding it so hard to work on this cardigan all day. I've just had such a headache all day. It's raining now, it makes sense. It all makes sense. So Lizzie and I are just hanging out on the couch now. And we're gonna try to finish this thing. This one's hers. It's so tiny. You don't even know. This one's like this. I'm gonna try. I have all the pieces made. I have both of the sleeves made. This sleeve is pink. Oh no, just kidding. I was like, this sleeve I wove in the ends. Nope. So I think I'm gonna weave in some ends first before I sew it all together. The sleeve I think is still attached on this one. And then we're gonna start sewing. I might try to make this a little bit faster in slip stitch. I have not decided yet. guys, we are going to finish this dress today. I don't care if it kills me. I am finishing this dress today. Last night I woke up the ends. I had a horrible headache last night, and I think that that's mainly because it was raining yesterday. I didn't realize it was going to rain, and then 11:30 hit, and it started to pour. So last night I did the ends on the sleeves. I probably could have bordered the sleeves, but I didn't want to. I wove in the ends on Ruthie's one. This is what Ruthie's is looking like. It literally looks like a sleeve. I did 2 rows of orange on each side. It's going to sit like this on her. I didn't finish the rest of this. I'm afraid I'm going to run out of orange. And if I have to do like her neck in purple or brown or beige, I'm not going to decide on it. He's sleeping. Look at you, she's so precious. So, yeah, I am using little clippies that I get at the Dollar Tree. They're literally for chip bags, right? And that's how I'm going to hold this all together. So I was using stitch markers to try it on, but when I'm actually going to sew it, these are just going to be easier to take off. So I'm just going to put them on here. And I'm going to sew. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to hand sew all of it. When I was weaving in the ends, I was using my smaller needle. Now I'm going to be using my bigger needle. It's just going to make it easier for me. And I'm going to start at the neckline, and I'm going to sew across. Then I think I'm going to attach my sleeve, and then I'm going to sew it down. And I think I'm going to use the same string to do all of that. So I'm going to leave myself a long enough tail, that way there's less tails to tuck in. And we're going to go for it. I actually think I'm going to move this one over because I'm going to start right here at this neckline. And then as I go and I get further away, I just pull these off. But that way, I'm going to put these all the way, the little clips, all the way down the side. And I'm going to use I'll show you as I go along here. I'm going to attach the sleeve with a stitch marker where it needs to be. I also took out the second row of brown because I didn't want the brown to be next to each other. I thought the purple and brown looked better. And then 2 rows of brown. I could have added an extra row of white, but I'm afraid it's going to be too big. So I'm going to sew across, and I'm going to get to where the 2 ends meet. And then we're going to stop, and that's where the sleeve is going to attach. And I'm going to put the sleeve in where the seam is on the sleeve, which is, I can't even find it, here. This is the seam where I attached the sleeve down. You can't even see it. But I'm going to put that in the armpit. And so this is going to sit like this. And I'm going to attach this at the top. It's going to sit like that. And the seam's going to be in the armpit. And so then I'm going to be able to attach this here. I'm going to make sure that it's all the way around. I'm going to put some clips and some stitch markers in, just that way I know. Sew it all the way around. I'm probably going to flip it inside out in order to do that. It's just going to be easier if I'm sewing it inside out. And then I'm going to put those clips all the way down here. That way I know I'm not sewing it too tight and that it's going to be what I need. So that way there's a clip here, and I'm going to put clips along the way. That way I'm not sewing it too tight or sewing it too loose, and one side's not going to be wonky. What did I do? I actually think I lied. I think because this side is brown, I think on this side I might use either brown or purple to attach it. One of the colors on the side, because you shouldn't really be able to see it. Yeah, I think I might use, I actually think we might use purple to attach. I think we're going to use purple to attach this side at least, and then we'll probably use orange on the other side because it's orange on that side. Yeah, we're going to use purple and then we're going to use orange. That's what I'm going to do. And again, the more that I'm thinking about this, I'm actually going to flip this inside out again. And sew this inside out as well. That way the seam will sit flatter. Yep. And I'm still going back to my clips. My clippy clips. Make sure
last
when
granny
you are
square.
attaching the sleeve to flip it
And it did not end
that you attach it
with the white. I'm just adding the white because all the others are white. So I'm adding, this is Maystays 100% acrylic yarn. That's the white one that I've been using for all the other squares that I am using for this last one's border, because the yarn that I had that had the white on it did not end with the white. It ended with the orange. And I want this one to be the same as the others, but we ran out of orange, so this one's one of them that I'm not going to use it in the bag because I only need 13 squares for the bag, unless I try to do a different bag, which I might do that with this one. I don't know.
It's gonna make a difference because it almost looks real bad. It almost looks real bad. So now I can flip it back inside out.
God, I'm hungry. I think I'm going to pause the live and go eat something, and then I'll be back. But I'm going to finish this first, and actually I'll just end the live because I'm not going to. As soon as I get done with this, I'm going to probably start making washcloths with my cotton yarn, since I was making granny squares with it, but it's not turning out the way I want it to, so they're going to be washcloths now.
Something I didn't think about was on the last sweater that I made, I was able to start in the armpit, go all the way around, and sew the whole sleeve and just go down the
I'm
side.
done with
And
it.
because I had done the shoulders with separate yarn, and I didn't do that this time. I was going to go shoulder, sleeve, down, and so I then went halfway down the sleeve and was ready to go down the side. I'm like, wait a minute, I still have a whole half of the sleeve to do, which is fine because the other half of this side of the sleeve has a different color. So we're just gonna do this side in brown. And it's gonna take 2 seconds and it's fine. I didn't even think about that. I was like, why am I at the end of the sleeve and the whole sleeve isn't on part of the sweater yet? That would be because you're stupid. No. That'd be because the last time I did the shoulders as a separate piece, I wasn't trying to connect the whole thing. So now I know I did it differently. It's totally not a big deal. I actually think this is gonna blend in better anyway with the brown. So this is actually gonna end up working better for this side. And then I think I might do that on the other side, is do the shoulder separate and then do the whole armpit in orange, because on the other side, the whole side on that side is orange. It's not two separate colors. So all gonna work out.
Here we go. There's the 17th. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. So I have 16. It made 16 granny squares. And I only need 13. So the last one that I did, which was this one, because I didn't feel like going back and tightening up that orange, is not going in the tote bag because it's not the same as everybody else, as the others. But anyways, so there's those. I am going to go and eat some lunch since it's almost 1:30, and then I will be back, and I'm going to be switching over to washcloths. But I gotta figure out how to do that because I've never made a washcloth before. So I'm gonna watch the video and probably make the first one off live, and then I'll be back on. See you guys later. Bye.